So we've got an STG water truck here. We're starting here with, these are our air regulators. Now, air regulators control how much pressure is fed through to the spray heads. We control what happens via these inside the cabin on an air control box, which we'll get to in a minute. This is our self-fill point. So when we need to fill up off a dam, the hoses are in the rear of the truck attached to here into your dam, and in the manual you will see how the process you need to take to be able to fill from this point. This is an added extra which we put on this particular truck, separate Gurney pressure washer, separate to everything. It's standalone. It doesn't take fuel from the truck, it's totally separate, so you need to refuel this. On this top tray is our hydraulic components, because this is a hydraulic driven water pump. So all that componentry you have up there to do with the hydraulic driven water pump. Coming through, we just got our work lights, which is wrapped all the way around the top for evening work. And then up the top here, we've got our Hydro X cannon, which will operate at 180 degrees, standard fire extinguisher for safety. In here we have a, as it says, battery isolator and starter isolator. Depending on the site you're on, you might be required to have these, and it's also a good safety feature. We can isolate the truck battery so that we don't drain power if the truck's going to sit around for a period of time. And also if we need to work on the truck, we can isolate the starter so that nobody inadvertently starts the truck while anybody's working on it. And we've got wheel chocks here that are standard with your truck. They will be chained in position for the time that you need to put it somewhere where you don't want it to move. Also, we have an emergency stop. Generally, we've got an emergency stop outside the truck and then a second one in the cabin. This particular reel here is the one I was talking about off the high pressure. So we'll have a lance in here, which is clipped. Clip onto this hose when I get it off. Essentially, and there's your pressure washer. The white one here is a wash down hose. 15 metres of hose there which you can wash your road down, water trees. Rear spray head which will cover out this way. Centre, another head on this side which will give you vast coverage of water. This particular truck has a pressurised dribble bar. There's two functions with the dribble bar. We can feed gravity water into it so it's a lot slower, just to moisten the road, or if you want to really pump some water in, we'll switch it onto the hydraulic pump and we'll put holes in the dirt. Access onto the top is via this ladder. 3 points of contact, safety all the way. If you need to get up there for whatever reason, we've got Australian standard handrails. So we're inside the cabin now. This is our pneumatic control box. All these are air switches that control all of our spray heads and actuators. So they're clearly marked. This is our dial-up control for the hydraulic system. This is our control of the cannon. Left and right, up, down. And these are our pneumatic switches, as you said earlier. The first thing we do is put the PTO in, which is down here, so you can hear straight away. So we're going to try some water out the front. So that's putting air to the head. We'll dial up this, and we should have water spraying out the bottom, wet in the ground. That's the right, this is the left. So we've got the left side, which is directly behind me. No one there. This right side, which is directly behind us, the front spray. Left rear. Then we've got the centre rear, which is the large head in the centre of the truck. Right rear. So that's the spray heads. We've got the dribble bar down the bottom here. So that one is gravity dribble, which is just the pressure of the water on gravity. And that one is via the hydraulic pump.